What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine Boom Boom in the Room Richardson, because today we are talking about what I believe is the new Soundcore. Now, I'm not talking about Soundcore as a whole, because they have like 2 to 3 different departments. There's like the headphones / earbud department, or are those 2 different departments? I don't know, headphones and earbuds. I have no idea. But that's one department, the wearable department, right? But then you have the speaker department of Soundcore. And as far as I can see, we've had 2 brand new speakers launched from Soundcore this year, not that far apart, which is the Motion X600 and the Motion 300. I don't know why it's not the Motion X or whatever. Either way, it is the Motion 300. Look at them. Look how similar they look to each other. Look at the build quality. Soundcore has definitely leveled up from the days of old where everybody kind of just trashed their build quality and choice of build materials. This right here is the Motion Plus, which was my introduction into Soundcore speakers. Man, when I saw this thing online, I saw this kind of open grill with 1, 2, 4 drivers and a passive radiator just staring me in my face. Just by looking at this thing on Amazon, I knew it was gonna jam. And it didn't disappoint. This thing jammed so hard. This was my favorite Soundcore speaker for a couple of years actually. But if you take a look at it, it's just a very simple speaker. It is not ugly by any stretch. Well, that's opinion only. I don't think it's ugly. They did make a couple other colors, which was blue and red, and there could be one more I think, but I prefer the black just because it's a simpler, more just nice looking speaker. The sound quality that comes out of this thing at its price point is unmatched. Nothing is touching it at the price point that this thing comes in at. And yeah, I absolutely still love this speaker. I wish they would just kind of update it. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. I really don't know if they are actually planning on updating this speaker, maybe a Motion Plus 2 or Motion Plus Plus, Motion Ultra. I don't know, because the next speaker that came out was the Motion Boom. And the thing about this speaker is it jams, it booms. But most of you showed up in my comment section talking about how ugly this speaker is. That's subjective, man. Some people will say it's ugly. Some people will say it's fine. Some people would say it's just seriously only a face a mother could love. And then you talked about the build quality being this all plastic, and it just, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. I thought that it was great value. I didn't really care about how it looked. I thought it was spectacular value, especially for the way it sounds. This thing really does boom. They call it the Motion Boom for a reason. This thing hits so hard with the bass, bro. And for it to only have 2 drivers, what is that, titanium? I don't know what that is. But for it to only have 2 drivers, it really does balance the sound really well between the mids, the treble, and the bass. For it to have that much bass and still bring the highs that it does, it's incredible. But this is how it looks, and this is what it's made out of. It's a hard plastic. I don't feel like if I dropped it, it's gonna crack. It feels dense, like a really dense plastic, but you got this metal grill here, which is subject to a lot of scratches and stuff. You can see mine is actually kind of beat up. If you get in real close, you'll see a lot of scratches right there where it's starting to shine through. I don't know if it's ever gonna rust or not, but that's it. It's just, you know, it can take a beating. It's just not gonna be pretty afterwards because it doesn't have any neoprene or rubber coating on it like you have in the Motion Plus right here. This one's actually a little beat up too, but it seems like you just wipe this down because it's got that rubberized coating on it. But the next speaker they came out with was the Motion Boom Plus, and that one was basically these 2 married up together. I left that thing at home because it doesn't really belong in this conversation, because we're talking about how the new Soundcore, well, what I believe is the new Soundcore, and the aesthetics and the capability of their speakers. But before we really get knee deep into that subject, we need to talk about this little joint right here. This is the Soundcore 3, man. This little thing is a straight up brick, okay? Hopefully you saw my video on this thing. Oh, there it is. I beat the crap out of the speaker, man. I drove over it in the mud. I hit it with a baseball bat, and this thing was still banging. But look at it, it's just a rectangular brick style, I'm talking Acme brick style speaker, man, but it's built to take a beating. It's got like a rubberized coating on the outside, but it's made out of some hard friggin' plastic. And these drivers, they still work. Man, this one's actually all chewed up and it still works, and it's still waterproof. I put it in the pool. Ooh, man, this thing has really taken a beating, but it still works, I promise you. But this is what Soundcore gives you as far as aesthetics, okay? We got the Motion Plus, we got the Motion Boom, and then we got the Motion Boom Plus, which is Some people say they just don't look the best. But earlier this year, Soundcore decided to show up to the game with spatial audio and a brand new look and a brand new build. Now this does not have any neoprene or rubberized coating. This is an all aluminum frame, man. You got that grill right there. You got a retro design. On the top here, look, you got drivers in the front, but on the top here, you have a center speaker, which gives you that spatial audio, man. This thing sounds so stinking good, man. And it's small enough to be portable, just like the Motion Boom is. If you look there, they're not too far apart, you know what I'm saying, as far as size. They're pretty much brothers with each other. But it doesn't replace the Boom. As a matter of fact, this sound right here is actually a very refined sound. The Motion Boom is just for, you know, hanging out, beach parties and stuff like that. This is a refined sound, okay? You take this in the house and it's pretty enough to put on a bookshelf and just have your jams playing at high fidelity. That's what Soundcore is about these days. At least that's what it seems like to me. Higher quality audio, like high res wireless, just higher quality audio and better aesthetics to satisfy all of the needs for a speaker. Now, really not that long ago, they dropped this little bad boy, the Motion 300, which is easily one of my top picks for like, just go buy it now speakers. For the money that you spend on this thing, you are getting a lot. And I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. You're getting high quality audio, a speakerphone that works exceptionally well, and this thing can tell whether it's hanging like this, because you got this little thing right here, you can hang it from a tree or a bar or something like that, or fence. It knows when it's hanging, so it projects a different type of sound, or you can lay it down and it knows when it's laying down and it projects an upward firing sound, and it knows that, it kind of EQs itself for that. And then you can stand it upright and it knows it's doing that too, and it projects the sound that's optimized for projecting forward as well. This is a smart speaker for all intents and purposes. It doesn't hook to the Wi-Fi or nothing like that, but it's kind of like self-aware. And it has the high-res audio, so they're focusing on high res, okay? High res audio and high quality. And when I say high quality, I'm talking about looks and I'm talking about build materials. Because if you look at these two speakers right here, they look like they belong to the exact same family. You got this aluminum right here, this like titanium look, man, that looks so nice right there. But this one is not, I mean, it's portable. Yes, you can grab and go, you can pick it up, do whatever you want to. It's not even really that heavy. But this one is more like something you would put on a bookshelf because it's just beautiful. Just set it there and play your tunes. This right here, this is the grab and go, but they still didn't skimp out on aesthetics. This thing is actually really pretty. They have a few other colors in this thing as well as this one. And those colors look good too. But man, this is just, it's it. This is the new Soundcore. Am I right? I want to know. Have you guys noticed the difference in Soundcore's like stuff? Like they're putting high res, high quality and everything. We're getting spatial audio. We're getting like self-aware speakers, and they actually look better and they're built out of better materials. Hopefully with the next speaker they release, I don't know when this is gonna be because Soundcore can release a speaker every 2 weeks or every 2 years. I don't know when the new one's coming. I don't know what it's gonna be called. They be tripping with that mess too. But what I do know is, this is the new Soundcore right here, baby. And I like it. I'm here for it all day. Both of these things sound spectacular, and I can highly recommend them to anyone who asks for a great sounding speaker that they can do life with, and it ain't gonna break the bank. And that's where it's giving a lot of other speaker companies a lot of trouble, man. I know I got some JBL lovers out there. Me, myself, I'm a Sony lover, but they cost a lot more. But are they offering more? You know what I'm saying? Because Soundcore is bringing the app. You know, we got all kinds of features and things we can unlock via the app that they give you. And they've been doing this since the beginning, man, since the day. The first day they've been giving you the app, okay? Other companies have been trying to play catch up with that mess. They're giving you spatial audio, which I don't see that in any other portable Sonys or the portable JBLs. They barely giving you a 3-band EQ in the JBL speakers. I mean, dude, Soundcore is kind of killing it right now, causing problems in the Bluetooth speaker world. So let me know in the comment speakers, or it's comment speakers. Let me know in the comment section if you too are noticing a new type of Soundcore in their speaker department. Hopefully this kind of stuff bleeds over into the headphone and earbud department. Ain't nothing wrong with their stuff. I love it the way it is. Especially their new open ear earbuds. Man, I love those things. I'm just saying though, if they're going this route with the higher quality of sound, more sound features, and higher quality of build materials and stuff, hey, let's just let it bleed into all the products. Either way, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but I am observant. And what I have observed is a new Soundcore. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Whoa, 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 before you go, man, I forgot to tell you, me and my man Digital Slang decided to start up a new YouTube channel. It's where we hang out and debate different tech topics, and I'm usually right. He's always wrong. Either way, you should come hang out with us, so I'll see y'all over there.